What a go-home show that we had from the WWE tonight. What is up, guys? Chase Oliver here, bringing you my WWE RAW review. Let's get started with this one. So Chris Jericho and Kane had a match tonight on Raw. Yes, Chris Jericho and Kane. No, people, don't think this is 2001 or 2003 or 2005. No, this is 2014, and Chris Jericho and Kane had a freaking match on Raw. Really, WWE? Come on. Why are these two wrestling? Oh, we need to make Chris Jericho look strong against Randy Orton for Night of Champions. Look, man, him beating Kane does not make him look strong, okay? Kane loses to everyone in the fucking moon. Alright, Kane loses to fucking everyone. And the fact of the matter is, Jericho barely beat Kane. He needed an exposed turnbuckle to beat corporate Kane out of all people in the world. Just dumb. And then not only that, Randy Orton's promo segment. How many times are we going to get this Randy Orton promo segment? This is really Randy Orton's promo segments ever since losing the WWE Heavyweight Championship. Randy, how do you feel about the upcoming match with insert superstar here? Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to show them a new Randy Orton come this Sunday at Night of Champions. Is that Randy Orton's gimmick now, that he's going to show us a new Randy Orton? Oh, God. I am not excited for Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho, even though Randy Orton is one of my favorites, and Chris Jericho is one of my favorites of all time. I just don't care that these two are wrestling a match. The only way I will care is if Randy Orton pulls out that punt. That's the only way I'll flipping care. The Divas tag match, let me just say, it did nothing for me. It did not make me excited to see the triple threat match Sunday at Night of Champions. The only really thing that I can say about this Divas tag match that came good out of it was that Brie took the fall here. That none of the divas that were in the triple threat got hurt. None of the divas in the triple threat match touched that much. It was just pretty much Brie Bella getting her ass kicked, and she took the fall here. So I was fine with that. But the other stuff, like Nikki hitting the rack attack on Brie and Paige and AJ skipping with each other, that did not get me excited for the triple threat match, man. It just really did not get me excited whatsoever. Big Show and Wyatt actually had a solid match. I've been wanting to see a Big Show and Bray Wyatt match for a while now. You know, last year I said when Bray Wyatt wasn't really doing anything with Kane, they should have had it where Big Show wanted to face Bray Wyatt. It would have been much better than Big Show crying about shit last year on Monday Night Raw, that's for sure. But now they finally get this matchup. It was solid. You know, I like that, you know, they didn't have it where they hit each other with their signature moves. You know, Big Show hit the final cut / showstopper, whatever you want to call that move. But other than that, they didn't really hit each other with their big power moves. So why not just give these guys a rematch at Night of Champions? I'll be fine with it. I mean, they put on a pretty solid matchup. So yeah, that's all I really got to say about Big Show and Wyatt tonight. The Usos and Sheamus taking on Cesaro and the Dust Twins. I was saying to myself, why are we having another generic six-man tag match? So much for that Jey Uso leg injury storyline. I mean, he's fine now. That whole leg injury that they were trying to build up between the Usos and the Dust Twins, that means nothing. Sheamus and Cesaro, they have no fucking build. And in all honesty, how come the heels couldn't win here? I mean, was the match good? Yeah, it was a good match. I won't deny it. But it's just like, how come the heels can't win here? I mean, the baby faces, they pretty much overcame the obstacles they have to face at the pay-per-view right now. That's what you pretty much showed me, is that the babyfaces overcame these obstacles already. So why should I care if they overcome the obstacles Sunday at Night of Champions? I shouldn't care. Seriously, like, if you had the heels win this situation, that would have been good. Cesaro pinning Sheamus would not hurt Sheamus. Like, after Cesaro hit that neutralizer, that should have been the ending to the match. That should have been the ending. Because then we will have it like, hey, look, the tag team match, the two tag teams, they didn't really get to settle their differences in this match. They're kind of neutral. But Cesaro, he got one up on Sheamus. And so now I'm more invested to see when Sheamus takes on Cesaro, if he can overcome Cesaro. That's all I'm saying. But babyfaces win, and pretty much they already overcame the obstacles. And one of the babyfaces will be losing at Night of Champions. Which one is it going to be, the Usos or Sheamus? My money's on Sheamus. Naomi and Cameron had a long match for no reason. They just had a long match. They had a longer match than the Divas tag match. And the Divas tag match features 3 out of the 4 people who are fighting for the Divas title belt at Night of Champions. Why was this match long? It's not like these two women are doing anything at Night of Champions. It could have been a short squash match for Naomi to win. But instead you drag it out. Why? Cameron ain't good. No one wants to watch Cameron wrestle a match. Should have just ended it quick. 1, 2, 3, review by Naomi. That's it. But hey, at least it made Naomi look good. That's all I can really say about it. And I'm glad. Hopefully this leads to Naomi soon being pushed to the Divas title. I would really, really love that. Really, really would love that if Naomi gets pushed to the Divas title soon. So that's all I can really say about it. I kind of wish that the WWE went this route with the stunt doubles this week for the IC title build. I kind of wish the stunt doubles just had a one-on-one match. What's wrong with that? I mean, they're copying Miz and Ziggler anyways. It would have been a nice, fun little preview to the IC title match itself. You could have had Miz and Ziggler on commentary, going back and forth of who's stunt doubles better. Makes the stunt doubles look good to show that, hey, this is why they're called stunt doubles. There's a reason why these superstars have the stunt doubles, because they can actually wrestle like them and all that other stuff. I think that would have been cool. And plus, you would have saved, you know, Miz and Ziggler from touching way too much. That's just me. Because once again, Ziggler gets the pin on the Miz. It's like, well, the babyface already overcame the obstacle that he's supposed to overcome on Sunday. So why should I care if he faces this obstacle on Sunday? You get what I'm saying? So I felt the two stunt doubles, they should have just had their one-on-one match, and it would have been just fine for their build-up for Night of Champions. That's just my opinion. I'm back, baby! Woohoo! Hello, everybody. This is Chase's alter ego here, Chase Bolivar, and I am the #1 believer in all of the YWC. Let me tell you all something. I am sorry that I have left you with Chase and his stupid negative thoughts. I'm sorry, but I was almost becoming just like Chase. I really was. During watching WWE SummerSlam 2014, I was let down. I was let down by Jack Swagger not beating Alexander Rusev. He let me and all of these other Americans down by letting Rusev beat him. SummerSlam 2014 for me was a terrible night. I just didn't know what to do. I was going on this downward spiral, people. This downward spiral of negativity. I was becoming almost like Chase. You don't want two Chases on this channel. That'd be bad. And so, it got almost so bad, people, that I almost watched TNA. Yeah, it got so bad that I almost watched TNA Impact Wrestling. Who watches that shit? I certainly don't. I don't watch awesome stuff like WWE. But it got to that point, so I had to leave. I had to go on the spiritual journey to become positive again, so that way I can spread my opinion of how awesome the WWE is to you people. And now I am back, and let me tell you guys something. This Bo Dallas and Jack Swagger feud has to be the feud of the year in 2014. And I know a lot of you people probably think I'm upset that Bo Dallas did the job to Jack Swagger, but I ain't. I'm not mad that Bo Dallas did the job. I thought it was great booking. I've been watching my WWE on this spiritual journey. I really have. And really, to be honest, the only way Jack Swagger could have beaten Bo Dallas is if he believed. And Bo Dallas, for all those weeks, telling Jack to just believe, just believe, just believe. You'll become a winner if you believe. It worked. And it just truly showed how much of an inspiration Bo Dallas is. Both characters look good in this situation. I loved it. I truly did. I really felt they did a good job with this feud, and I'm going on record next to the Bella versus Bella feud that Jack Swagger and Bo Dallas is the best feud in the WWE for 2014. But anyways, guys, that's all I really gotta say. I'm glad to be back. I hope you guys are happy that I'm back. Just remember, people, everything that WWE does is awesome. It's better than any organization in the world today. All you have to do is believe! Welcome back, Chase Bolivar. Missed you a lot. Anyways, let's get on to another welcome back as our WWE Heavyweight Champions back on Monday Night Raw, Brock Lesnar. And let me just say this, all the Cena Heyman crap, I didn't care about it. I just didn't. Like, Cena confused so many people. He was like, at halftime, I'm going to drag your ass out to the middle of the ring. Well, Cena, maybe you should have clarified halftime of the football game. Or maybe you don't want to mention your direct competition. Because really, to be honest, so many people were tweeting, halftime has happened, Cena. How come you're not dragging out Paul Heyman now? Well, John Cena meant halftime of the football game. Because WWE was literally building their whole script around the football game. They wanted people, instead of watching the halftime show for ESPN Monday Night Football, to switch over to Monday Night Raw to see what Cena and Lesnar is doing. That's why Cena and Lesnar was in the middle of the fucking show. How stupid is that? John Cena and Brock Lesnar, your WWE Heavyweight title match is in the middle of the show just because you want people to transfer over to the Monday Night Football game. You want people that are watching Monday Night Football game just to see what's going on with that segment. It just shows they're not booking the show for everyone on it, that they are booking the show just for 1 or 2 segments. That is sad and pathetic ass booking, WWE. And, you know, Cena, Heyman stuff, like I said, I just didn't care for it. And once again, John Cena shows no human emotion whatsoever unless his family members get involved. The only way John Cena gets mad at someone is if you say his dad sucks. That's the only way John Cena gets upset about something. And so John Cena finally pushes Heyman. Out comes Lesnar. And Cena, the whole time, was talking about, I want to fight Brock Lesnar. I want to beat his ass. When Lesnar was out there trying to help Heyman, Cena was just standing there like, come on, Lesnar, let's go. Like, Cena, if you wanted this fight so bad, go charge at fucking Lesnar. Why does Lesnar have to go to you? And then finally we get the brawl, and I was fine with the brawl. I felt the brawl was some good stuff. I just wish that this brawl happened sooner. This brawl should have happened way earlier. They took forever with the talking segments. I'm still not excited for the WWE Heavyweight title match this Sunday at Night of Champions. That's just the bottom line. They just did a bad job, to me at least, with this whole execution and the setup. Like, seriously, you really could not just save this for the main event. You had to put it during halftime of Monday Night Football. That just shows how poorly executed the WWE is nowadays. So, they attacked Roman Reigns last week on Monday Night Raw for what? Nothing. That attack meant nothing. The whole point of the attack was to get rid of Roman Reigns, and they failed at that. So why is Seth Rollins walking around all happy about himself? That, oh, we got rid of Roman Reigns. You didn't get rid of him. He showed up anyways. Like, seriously. They could have done a much better job with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns instead of actually having a match tonight. Someone mentioned it to me on Twitter. They said they should have had a eulogy like they did with Dean Ambrose. That would have been fucking great. Or you know what you did instead? You have it with Seth Rollins like saying, oh, I'm challenging Roman Reigns tonight. We're not going to have our match at Night of Champions. I took him out, remember? I took him out. And then you had it where Seth Rollins comes out and he's like, ring the bell, referee. You have it where Seth Rollins wins by countout like they did at Battleground. Or have it right before the referee is about to, you know, count to 10 or something. Roman Reigns music hits. Seth acts shocked. You have Roman Reigns come down and they fucking brawl. Why have a match tonight? And especially because Roman Reigns, he didn't sell shit. Roman Reigns looked fine. I didn't feel like he went through a vicious attack last week on Raw. He looked fine to me. So what was the point of having him get attacked last week and saying you were supposed to take him out when you didn't take him out? And then worst of all, you have it where Roman Reigns beats Seth Rollins clean. This high pay-per-view match, this trademark pay-per-view match that they're supposed to have at Night of Champions that give it to you for free on Monday Night Raw. They have it where Roman Reigns beat Seth Rollins clean. And I'm saying to myself, why? I mean, I already thought Seth Rollins had a 0% chance at beating Roman Reigns this Sunday. Now, he has like a negative 10% chance at beating Roman Reigns this Sunday. I just felt they could have done a better job with Rollins and Roman Reigns. That's just me. I mean, did Rollins and Roman Reigns have a good match? Yeah. If they could put on a match like that at Night of Champions, that'd be cool. But why have the match now, WWE? You could have done so much different things. Shit. The main event. Holy fuck. I feel bad on Twitter trying to defend this shit. I really do. Because I said on Twitter, Mark Henry and Rusev has been the best built feud heading to Night of Champions. It's one feud that I was actually interested in. They've done a good job. I haven't really bitched about most of the Henry and Rusev build. You guys, if you watch my channel and you watch my reviews on a weekly basis, you can attest to this. I've been really kind on Henry and Rusev because I've actually liked what they've been doing with the Henry character and the Rusev character in this feud. I was totally fine with it. And when they said they were going to main event, I was expecting something big to happen. I really, really was. I said, there's something big going to happen. It's going to be awesome. I was really hoping for something big. Now, I wasn't hoping for Kurt Angle to appear like most people were. I don't know why you would expect Kurt Angle to appear. But for me, I was hoping that we would get a sighting of the Lex Express and Lex Luger. I mean, we're rallying for the USA. You can't have a rally without the Lex Express. But instead of getting something cool and awesome, maybe like a surprise Kurt Angle return, or, you know, like the Lex Express, or a bunch of WWE legends that are known for their characters to represent the USA, like Sergeant Slaughter and Hacksaw Jim Duggan coming out to help out Mark Henry or something. Instead of doing something cool like that, they had a typical WWE promo between Henry and Rusev and Lana. This was your main event for your go-home show? A promo that could have been used at the 9 o'clock hour? What? Seriously, you built this whole show to counter the fucking NFL, WWE, and that's stupid. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, well, the NFL is competition to the WWE. No, they're not competition. They're two different forms of sports and entertainment. Seriously, Cena and Lesnar should have main evented the show. But instead, you tried to counteract your fucking build of Cena and Lesnar to counteract the NFL, so NFL fans not watching your crappy product. You're pretty much telling us that you feel like your product's crappy. You pretty much said, our product's crappy right now, and we can't trust viewers to stay tuned in for the whole 3 hours to watch Cena and Lesnar main event the show. That's pretty much what you told me here tonight. You told me that you could not get people to watch for 3 fucking hours to wait for Brock Lesnar's dumb ass to come out. Brock Lesnar is such a fucking draw, right? How come they couldn't save Lesnar and Cena for the main event? How come this main evented? How come this main evented then, people? Oh my God. If this doesn't show how poor the WWE has been in the last few fucking weeks, this should be the sum of it all. They ended the show with this lame-ass promo that could have been used at the 9 o'clock hour. Seriously. Pathetic. I hope Night of Champions is a good show. That's all I really gotta say. This episode of Raw did not get me excited for Night of Champions. The card on paper for Night of Champions looks good. That's all I really gotta say about it. But I hope Night of Champions is a much better show than what we saw tonight. Because by God, if Night of Champions ends up something like this, oh, we're in some big trouble. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought about Monday Night Raw tonight. If you guys like me, subscribe down below. Make sure you guys check out my Twitter at ChaseOliver68 and follow me on that Twitter. Check out my website, chillinwithchase.com. I'll see you all next time. Peace.